Hey guys, Red Acre Homestead coming to you. Trevor here. Another quick update on the ducks. Give them a little while to get their bellies full, get some water. They don't seem to be cold. The thermostat over there, the thermometer over there only says about 80 degrees, I think. 80 and some change. I don't want to get over there too close because I don't want to bump this thing and scare them, but you know, they look good. Everybody's moving around. Nobody looks cold, or otherwise they'd be huddled together. You know, tonight it's going to dip down around or below freezing, so that worries me a little. But like I said, right now everybody it's in the low 40s or high 30s, and everybody seems fine. So nobody's huddled in the corner. Everybody's moving around, drinking, eating, and then something. You know, this is something they hop over that, and I knew that was going to be an issue. I've actually got two of the galvanized, smaller 12-inch feeder water. I'm going to use it for water, but feeders, and I think I can put them sideways on there, one there and like one there, and replace that one where they can go between them and around them easier instead of having to climb over, which they don't seem to have a problem with. But I don't want a foot or something to get stuck in there, even though I haven't had that happen yet. I've been, you know, checking on them pretty regularly. And I've stayed out here for 5 or 10 minutes at a pop when I have. But everybody seems good. What we'll do, though, they did come with the little bands on their legs. I didn't see that when I was getting them out of the little baby box they shipped in. All 16 of them were jammed into that box. And just to show you, I mean, it's my hand. So, I'm a big guy, but I don't have Andre the Giant hands, so it's a small box. But what I'll do is when I take them out of there, what we're going to do probably in, you know, tomorrow or the next day is bring them right out here into Tractor B. We've yet to come up with a name for it. I think we're going to name the main tractor, which is where they'll be most of the time when they're grown. And this one, I think we're going to maybe give them like a hotel name. Just haven't come up with anything super catchy yet, you know, like that'll probably be like more like the Hilton. This will be like a, you know, Days Inn, Motel 6 or something like that, but it'll be nice. But what we'll do is we'll just leave them out here in this while we clean that out. This won't, you know, they're not going to spend hours or all day in it right now, at least for the first week. But what I've done is I've left this open, and I may leave it open permanently because they're not going to spend that much time in this, you know, without some sort of supervision, whether it's, you know, during the day and we're inside and it's pretty close to the house, the dogs roaming around, that sort of thing. But, you know, we can put them in it while we clean their stuff out. If we want to move them or whatever, you know, we can put them out here, let them feed on the grass a little bit, get used to being outside. And then I can still, I mean, I've got an extension cord run out here to run the brooding lamps anyway. All I have to do is bring them out here, hook them, you know, onto this or the sides or something, or I could even hook my motorcycle strap to one of those wires and run it down, you know, in there where it's closer and keep them warm. If they need to get directly under it, they can, and I can actually hook both of them up. So we can do that. But when I bring them, you know, out there in here to clean their brooder, I'll take those little tabs off then. I mean, I don't think it's going to kill them, you know, for another day or two. They're going to grow, but I don't think it's going to dig into their legs. If I see it being an issue, I mean, I'll pick one of them up later today and check it out. If it seems like it's an issue, you know, I'll go ahead and get it done. It's just easier if I can, you know, move them one at a time, and I can keep track. If I move them from there to here, moving them one at a time, I can keep track. Okay, this one's got his band off, this one's got her band off, this one's got her band off, you know, instead of picking one up, putting it back, picking one up, putting it back, and then it's a lot harder. Then you got to keep count of the tabs. Well, did one maybe not have a tab or something like that? So I think it would be easier that way. But if it becomes an issue, I'll just, you know, I'll figure it out. I'll improvise, adapt, and overcome, as Clint Eastwood said in Heartbreak Ridge. So anyway, just wanted to give you guys an update. I am going to be creating a playlist. We'll give it some kind of name. It won't be the Duck Chronicles. Jack Spirko already did that. But it'll be something, and I recommend checking that out, by the way. Slightly more expert opinion, but no more fun than what we're gonna have here on this site. So, but I'll create a playlist and I'll link to it in this video, or the one, this video and the first one in this, what'll be the playlist. Those will be the first. These will be the first two of the playlist. But we'll kind of come to you probably at least every day for the first week or so. Obviously, after that, as they start to get a little bigger, we'll probably dial it back every other day or a couple times a week. Just as we see fit. If we have anything changing, any new exciting things happen, then we'll put a video up, but about the ducks. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. Everybody seems to be fine. Little girl that had her head in the water, that got it stuck. I think that's actually her right there. I told you she's kind of the run of the litter. That actually may be her. I think that's her over there on the other side of the feeder. But I think what she was doing, because I watched her, I pulled her out a couple times and she kept doing it. And finally I was like, well, I'm just going to let her figure it out, or just see, as long as, she's not in there for a long time. Looks like she's drowning. What I think she was doing was she would stick her head in one side and she was poking it out the other side, like she was looking around. And then I watched her do it. I was actually knelt down beside this thing. I'm not going to do it right now, but I was knelt down beside it and I could see her do it. And I think she was trying to submerge her whole head in the water, which is something that ducks do. You just don't want them getting too wet when they're this young, until they get those real feathers. But anyway, that's what she was doing. She was sticking her head out the other side, and then I saw her do it a couple times. She pulled back out. So once I realized that, okay, she knows how to get back out. If she gets in there, she's not actually stuck. I was okay with it. I left her alone. So anyway, everybody looks healthy. Everybody looks like they're having a good time. We'll bring you guys another update. I don't know if we'll get you one today, but we'll sure get you one tomorrow. All right, thanks guys for checking out Red Acre Homestead. Subscribe. Check the playlist out. I'll put a link to it at the end of this video. Check out some of our other videos. Thanks. Have a good one. Trevor with Red Acre Homestead out.